All these dramatic stories that you can tell. Does anyone like to watch nature films ever? Oh yeah, sometimes we don't get that channel. But one thing you might notice when you're watching nature films is that often there's similar stories that they tell that we might read in a novel. There's heroes and villains and love stories and all those kinds of dramatic storylines that we might find in our books that we read. We tried to tell some of those stories throughout the museum. We have 4 different themes that we're highlighting stories in. You'll see those themes up here. One of the best types of stories, though, is those dramatic tales. And so we've got a dramatic specimen here. I'm wondering if you can tell me, if this isn't a book or a story, what kind of character it might be, and maybe who it is. Yes,
a villain.
A villain? Possibly a villain, yeah. A lot of people think these kind of sharp-toothed things are villains. But maybe if it had babies nearby or was hunting for those babies, you might start to think of, okay, well maybe it's the hero. So it kind of depends on the point of view of the story too, right? Does anyone want to guess who this is? With animal, yeah. Do you have any ideas? That's getting close. It is a type of cat. But it's something we have around here today, around British Columbia. Oh, do you think that's a pretty big cat, eh? Do you think that would fit in your house very well? Maybe not. That's a great guess. It is a bit bigger than a lynx. Quite a bit bigger, even though this one looks pretty small. It's a smaller specimen. Cougar. Yeah. Cougar or mountain lion. So this is a smaller specimen of that species. But you can definitely tell a few things about it by looking at it, right? You can tell maybe